Hello there, internet individuals. Welcome to episode 200 and whatever number it is. I forgot the number. It is the number 211, part 211 of Minecraft The Broken Journey. Video gaming time. I have friends. I have friends here this time. I have friends. Say hello, friends.
Hello.
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 Minecraft, heaps of hits on YouTube. That is a funny, fitting, splash flavor text, whatever it's called. Anyways, journey continues. Stop rambling. We must walk forward now.
Of course. Dynamics. I do not understand whatever any of this is.
Hello, the people that are in chat as well. Whenever I have friends over, I sometimes stop paying attention to chat because I like talking to friends a lot. Friends are entertaining. My friends are my power cliche.
Your power cliche makes sense, I think.
Nothing beats the power of friendship.
Nothing. I'm just very sorry, when you said nothing beats a power of friendship, I thought of like the Jet 2 holiday thing.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Oh wait.
I don't know if I already mentioned this, but during the New Year's celebration, during the New Year's celebration on the BBC TV channel, they quite literally during the other New Year's fireworks, they quite literally made a parody of that. I wish I was joking. Hello there, username Paper Mario 2001.
What? And I like... Mode settings, presets, there's presets. Probably not it though. Maybe I'll install this.
Everything wrong with Minecraft story mode. Aside from the fact that I feel like that's already been done, I don't actually have Minecraft story mode past episode 4, so I can't really do all of it. And it just kind of feels a little bit wrong just doing 4 episodes and then nothing else. Then again, when's that stopped me before? Fix Minecraft? What are you talking about? Everything's just fine. There's nothing to be fixed on the Minecraft. Other than maybe the other than maybe the whole chat game banned in the UK. But that's more of a British government thing that needs fixing, not Minecraft.
For real. I'll have that for another time.
Which by the way, yeah, this could very well be the last Minecraft stream before chat gets disabled in the UK.
Oh yeah.
Not that that really applies to this series in particular, because, well, this version of Minecraft predates chat commands and therefore single player chat, but I've never even heard of the game Dispatch, so can't really make a video on that.
Okay.
A general rule of thumb is that I have to be at least somewhat interested in the subject material to make a video on it. Oh, hi Atlas, when did you get here?
Got here like a plugins.
The join call sound is disabled while I'm streaming, so I usually only notice people when I only notice people joining when they say something, but you're on mute, so
Okay. Let's try this.
How does anyone play this? With sheer perseverance and, a little bit of eye strain. Anyway, it's almost nighttime and we're in the forest. But maybe I don't have to sleep in the forest. The beach is just a moment away. Save me, the beach.
Okay.
I live.
Congrats, I think.
I have lived the first day. Day 2. You've been subscribed for years and remembered after looking through some of my old videos. Neat. I hope the new content still interests you. That being said, I've definitely changed quite a bit in the past 5 and 6.5 years, so. Beat the Beat Rhythm Paradise. What? I don't get the hate. That name is funny. That name is funny.
It's funny, but it's like
it's
so
funny in the sense of
sorry.
how did someone even come up with this? Like Atlas here, like they were literally like they were literally playing that, and specifically they were playing the PAL version that's titled that, and even they refused to call it Beat the Beat Rhythm Paradise, even though they're playing that specific version. They still just call it Rhythm Heaven Fever.
The European name is so trash. It's
You know, I wonder if the PAL version of the name was just called Rhythm Paradise Fever, would you actually call it Rhythm Paradise Fever, or would you still call it Rhythm Heaven Fever? Probably still call it Rhythm Heaven. Fair enough. Singular floating block. I don't think it strictly rolls off the tongue worse. I think it's mainly just because you have to say an extra syllable. Heaven is just faster to say than paradise. Sometimes I think about how that game has like four unique titles based on region. There's the American name, the European name, the Japanese name, the Korean name. That will like notably unique. Yeah, no, I mean like the subtitle, like it's Fever in the US, Beat the Beat in Europe. I believe it's just cool. I believe the Korean name translates to Rhythm World Wii. I don't remember what the subtitle for the Japanese version is though. Everybody's Rhythm Heaven. Okay. You know, I actually have a Korean friend. Maybe I could ask them if that translation of the game title is accurate. Yeah, I've watched the Jan Measley Rhythm Heaven Iceberg video. Funny enough, I made a subtle allusion to that video in my own iceberg video as well. Hello there, username Tubbs. You prefer classic Minecraft because the other new mobs are way too powerful? Huh. You know, it's funny you say that because, like, in the really old versions, those common mobs are so much harder to fight against, and especially to evade as well. Yes, Megamix was budgetly starved. There's a reason it never had a physical release in America. Why some of the songs never got translated lyrics for English. And yeah, most of the stuff that was redubbed for English is kind of meh. I was literally about to start quoting the English dub of Space Dance. You know, I just realized the new Rhythm Heaven Groove is gonna be the first Rhythm Heaven game where Tsunku doesn't sing any of the songs in it. I'm probably mispronouncing his name, but no, not that there isn't going to be any music done by him. He's just not going to be singing in any of them. Bye bye, Atlas. You're concerned that Groove is gonna not have any advertising? You're not the first person I've seen say that. Like, I've already seen someone say, I bet they're just gonna shadow drop Groove with absolutely no advertisement. Hi, Carbon.
Yo.
You are on the YouTube stream.
How goes the journey?
It is journeying. Oh yeah, I need wool, don't I? Hello again, Michael. 62. You forced murder onto my hands again, game. It has to be done. 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 What is my least favorite remix from DS? The answer depends on whether you mean in terms of the song or in terms of the gameplay. In terms of gameplay, it's Remix 8 easy. It was a massive roadblock because it's just too fast, especially that ending segment. Even though I think I struggled more with Remix 10, Remix 8 was more frustrating to play. Musically, sense, yeah. I'm not really sure.
I feel like most of them, like, musically are, like, pretty alright. I feel like with the remixes, I think the issues that, like, for DS, maybe I haven't played it enough, but, like, I struggle to, like, remember some of the remixes. I remember Remix 1, I remember Remix 3, I remember Remix 5, I think it was? The one with, like,
honestly, it has been a long time since I played Heaven DS. Like, legitimately, the last time I played it was when I recorded Rhythm Heaven Remix 10, but all barely inputs. That was the last time I played it, so. And of course, for that video, I only needed to play Remix 10. So the last time I played it before that was probably whenever I completed the game the last time, I guess. I don't know if that was right before recording that. For all I know, it might have been. Your least favorite is Remix 7 purely because it didn't include Built to Scale. I'm assuming the 7th line is where Built to Scale 2 is, right?
Probably. I mean, that is just kind of like standard, I feel. Like, once, like, you're out of, like, you know, the main mini-games and it gets to, like, the sequels. Like, remixes are not, like, guaranteed. Not all mini-games are guaranteed, from the line to be in the remix.
Singular floating block.
That happens in Rhythm Heaven Fever too, where, like, past Remix 7, the remixes that you see, they include, like, various games, not exclusive to one in particular.
Yeah, but none of those remixes don't include the games that appear in the line the same remix is on, right?
That's like, not as they say it, I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about it.
I wonder, I wonder, has there ever been any sort of mediocre to bad shovelware game that you enjoyed as a kid? For me, that game would probably be the DS Phineas and Ferb game. Funny enough, your least favorite remix in Fever is also number 7. I barely remember 7.
7 is awesome. 7 is the one where it's like kind of like space theme and stuff. I like 7. I'm a fan of 7.
Okay, but wouldn't it be funny if your least favorite in Rhythm Tengoku was also Remix 7?
True. Probably.
I kind of doubt it. I kind of doubt it. Remix 1 in Rhythm Tengoku is kind of buns because, well, it's like 4 minutes long and the music is really uninteresting.
Mm-hmm. I think like Rhythm Tengoku is just kind of like it's the first one, therefore it's like kind of hit or miss for the most part, right?
I don't even know whether to pin it on it being a GBA game and suffering from hardware limitations or suffering from first game syndrome.
I feel like it's mostly first game syndrome. I don't think like necessarily like the limitations of it being a GBA game matter that
I mean,
much.
It was like one of the last GBA games to release.
Mm-hmm. I actually did not know that.
Didn't Tengoku come out in like 2006 or something?
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure that's the same year the first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon came out.
Oh, cool.
Which at least PMD had versions for both the GBA and DS.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite remix in Fever is Remix 8, and the reason why you'll never guess why. You will never guess why it's my favorite remix. Oh, bye, Mike. Well, I guess I'm just saying this to chat then. So the reason why Fever Remix 8 is my favorite is partly because of the theming, but also admittedly partly because of how it was changed and repainted. The MIDI remix of the MIDI remix of Fever Remix 8 for that mod is adorable and I love it. And also I love that everything is made to look like MS Paint. And honestly, I get the impression that Remix 8 and Repainted is the most liked anything in that entire mod. Why does DuckDuckGo have hundreds of icons? I wouldn't know, I've never used it. Honestly, I almost want to guess it's because they took one look at all the Google Doodles and said, challenge accepted. Least favorite remix in Viva. I'm gonna be honest, picking a least favorite is kind of difficult because there is, because like, This is the same reason for why I couldn't pick one in DS, because well, none of them really stand out as bad. It's just probably my least favorite one is probably the least memorable one, and I don't remember it. Like, entirely because it's the least memorable to me. They made an icon based on certain meme about specific number that you scream. To be fair, Google has done that as well. So, yeah, my theory still stands. They took one look at Google and said, challenge accepted. Have you ever seen the video, Rhythm Heaven games and their sequels played at the same time? You know, I wonder if Rhythm Heaven Groove is gonna have any references to WarioWare in it. Thanks for the subscribe. Because at this point, Because at this point, the Rhythm Heaven universe is basically just canon to the WarioWare universe. Oh, it's nighttime again. Now is not optimal time to be sleeping. Is there Rhythm Heaven Lost Media? First of all, the term lost media is kind of lost on me. So I don't know what does and doesn't count as lost media anymore. But second of all, the only two things I can think of is the really old like drumming prototype and the plushies of the seals from Flipper Flop. Oh, Google's thing isn't a doodle or a logo. It's something that happens when you search up the number. I was going to try to respond to you in Tokipona, but my knowledge of Tokipona is not strong enough to be able to confidently do that. Thanks for the subscribe. Lush Remix is a mediocre remix. I can't say anything about the remixes from Megamix because Megamix is the only one I've never played. It's about to be nighttime again. I don't care. I'm going anyway. Wouldn't it be so much easier if the night just didn't exist? I'm remembering a video of I'm remembering the other video of Rhythm Heaven remixes, but they're extremely short. And the remix in DS that's basically just an extended version of that one song from Big Rock Finish, and they just made the entire thing just the segment from Big Rock Finish. that's a good gag. That one was a good one. Good afternoon, username Cass. Did you get a new profile picture? I swear it's different from how I remember it. Thanks for the subscribe. Boating adventure, all aboard the Boating Express. Let me in the safety of the water. The sea shall protect me. Oh, it's almost nighttime. The sea shall protect me. Yeah, that'll work. Burp. Rubba-dubba-dub, is that true? Yeah. Rubba-dubba-dub, is that true? Yeah. Bam 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 I don't actually really know how it goes that much, but how do I see where I'm going while everything looks like this? Well, partly because I have literal years of experience, but also partly because, well, there is a method to the madness. You just have to sort of like tune out the stuff that's meant to be in the distance. You're still given enough visual information about what's in the present that you can still navigate it. Did I watch the FNAF 2 movie? I hadn't even seen the FNAF 1 movie. I'm not really that interested. I don't really watch movies, much less live action movies. And I haven't played a single FNAF game, so and even less so horror movies, so yeah. Probably not gonna watch it. Thanks for the unsubscribe. My favorite FNAF game would be FNAF World. I doubt it. I'm not really much of an RPG fan either. Come on. I genuinely think the closest thing to FNAF I've played is a Rain World mod called 5 Cycles at Pebbles. Which is probably closer to FNAF than FNAF Tycoon in Roblox. What does the no in Minna no Rhythm Tengoku mean? I'm not sure. I don't know that much about Japanese. I'm a filthy monolingual. Eh. Oh, hello there, land. Funny how no one says the GMZ of your username, because everyone likes brevity and saying things quickly. Final remix, but it's barely inputs. I don't know of a 3DS emulator with TAS tools in it. Is Hawk's 3DS emulation now? I don't recall Citra having like proper TAS tools. Plus, I'm pretty sure Citra's discontinued, isn't it? Do I have a 3DS? Yes. Is it modded? No. I don't know how to. I don't have the intellect to mod a console. Plus, my 3DS has been on the fritz for years. Like, the lightest impact will cause it to just shut off. I can't even like place it on a solid surface sometimes without it just. I live. I should probably craft. I'm so used to having to always make 7 boats. And whenever I don't, I go on autopilot and try to start making 7 anyway. Thanks for the subscribe. I'm randomly thinking about like these videos of like modded rhythm heaven or something or like that. That's just like a bunch of like funny gags mostly. Be gone, sticks. Buzz, are you okay? Gone! It's all gone. All of it's gone. Bye-bye. Woo, see ya. What happened to you? 1 million, you defended the whole galaxy. Then suddenly you find yourself sucking down Darjeeling with Maria Bonnet and her little sister. I think you've had enough tea for today. Let's get you home, buddy. Don't you get it? You see the hat? I'm Mrs. Nesbit. Snap out of it, Buzz. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm just a little depressed, that's all. I can get through this. Oh, I'm a sham! Look at me. I can't even get through a window. The ad looked good? Tell me the ad looked good. Where's my pickaxe? Wait, no, bed first, then the water. Game. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Ba-da-ba. Mhm. Mhm. I don't really know how that one goes for the most of it. This episode has gone unusually quickly. I'm on pace to be done by 1 hour 55. For reference, this usually goes on a little past the 2-hour mark. I'm a speedrunner and I didn't even know it. You know, I wonder if there exists a speedrun category for walking to the far lands. That would be some serious commitment and also a contender for one of the longest speedruns ever. Because, like, estimations of the minimum time is, like, nearly a month. I should probably make my way to Z0. 400. $300. $200. I'm nearly at 100k. Yes, I sure am, and I hope I can get my next video out before then, because that is meant to be like a sort of thanks for 100k. Well, one of 3 videos I'm doing in celebration for 100k anyway. $20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that thought. 4,850,000. Bet there. I'm not waiting half a day just to do this. So, yeah, this will conclude Minecraft The Broken Journey, episode 211, I think the number was. Yes, it was. I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watch. Sunday next for next part. And, Wednesday for whatever I do Wednesday. I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bon voyage.